Hello, welcome. So, give you some insight into how to get unstuck with certain scenarios that come up. As I am coaching 4 women in the mastermind currently, I'm noticing some themes in where they get stuck. And so I thought it would be valuable to all of you to really share a little bit of how to get unstuck. Specifically with money and business, that will be today's topic. And this is really beneficial for someone who is really new in their business. Maybe they have a business part-time while they're working full-time, and they're really trying to get some traction around what to offer, how to offer it, who to work with, and just make those first couple of thousands of dollars to get some traction going. So I like to call this part the when you're under $1,000 in your business, what do you do? Where do you get started? How can that look for you as you start to gain some traction and figure out where to go from there? The things that I do not recommend is not building a website right away, not hiring someone right away, not worrying about the name or the LLC or the taxes involved. I see a lot of people worry about the things that don't matter too soon. Worry about how you're going to add value to someone else's life and how you're going to get paid to do so. And then a lot of these other questions can get figured out. But if you do all this work behind the scenes of creating a course or a coaching program or a product or a service that you don't know if someone actually wants or if someone is willing to pay for that, that becomes a problem and you just did a ton of work for no reason. So the building process of a business is kind of counterintuitive to how you might imagine it going, where you're going to have to stitch some pieces together before it actually creates something. And so these are really the 3 or 4 things that I would focus on before you've made your first $1,000 in your business. Talk to people is the first one. Talk to 10 people about your idea, about your business idea, what you want to offer, what value you can provide, and ask them questions. That's a really important part. Ask them questions. What can I provide that would be valuable to you to help you along in your journey? Whatever journey that is. For me, it's speaking to women about their journey to creating $100,000 in wealth for their business, for their career, whatever capacity they want that to look like. Reimagining their relationship with money. For some of the women that I'm coaching right now, it's, hey, how can I help you heal on your spiritual journey? How can I help you be a better host in your Airbnb experience? How can I create a well-being community to add value to your life and something that's worth paying for? How can I create an emotional intelligence experience so that you can further your career as a leader in large organizations? So all of these types of ideas and questions are available when you start asking people, what do you want? How can I provide value to you? The third piece is once you have the answer, once you know what their struggles are, their challenges are, how you could maybe provide value to them, ask if that's possible. Ask them to provide value to them. Most people are going to say yes, like, yeah, I'm having this pain point, I'm having this struggle, I need a solution for it. If it's something you can provide, provide it. Schedule a time to say, hey, can I take you on an hour-long phone call where we figure this out together, we solution for it, I give you some tools or resources or help guide you to that next pivotal point or milestone. And ask to get paid for it, ask to do it as a trial run and at a maybe reduced cost initially. Initially is the key word there, not for forever, so that you can get in exchange for the value that you provide, some feedback, some information about how you feel when you take someone through that process, to identify the gaps of maybe the information you don't have for them and the resources that you didn't have, but that you could go back and circle back around and provide to them, right? Start collecting information and doing your market research on who actually wants this, why do they want it, how do they want it to be provided to them as far as the value goes, and do they see the value in you providing it? Once you have a lot of these questions answered now, and usually you go through about anywhere from 5 to 10 people to establish this foundation of market research, then you can move on to the next steps of taking all of those words. You want to record all of these sessions, take all of their words, all of their pain points, all of their aha moments, all of the things that they find as value, and use that information to then build a website, build a social media presence, to maybe hire someone to help with the designs of those things, and hire some experts that help you with either the marketing pieces or the operational pieces. But until you have those conversations, you are going to be perpetually stuck in this loop of, maybe I should do this, maybe I should build my website, maybe I should build a landing page, maybe I should create a course, maybe I should put an outline to get all these other things that don't actually matter until you make money at what you're proposing to do. And I'm not talking about a ton of money, I'm just talking about utilizing the information you have to create an exchange of value. When people see that that's valuable and they provide you money, now you know it's something you can move forward with and build upon. So that is the struggle point that we were working through earlier in the week with the ladies that are part of the mastermind. As I mentioned, I'm going to share more of these pieces with you so that you can be on your own journey to 100K and learning how that can be possible. Let me know what questions you have. Share this with anyone who you think would be really in the same mindset of wanting to create that journey to $100,000 for themselves throughout this year. That's what we'll be talking about in 2022. And with that, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.